There it is, the last match of the finals. Who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion Leon? Will it be the brilliant rising star Challenger Rogue, or will it be the only trainer that champion Leon calls his rival? The tamer of dragons, Raihan. Also, he does weather stuff, so all of his Pokemon are not dragon types, so I don't know why we would call him the tamer of dragons, but whatever. You're really something else, kid. You made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, yeah? Leon's my rival and he chose you, so I've got to first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking that you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Raihan you faced during the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it. I'm gonna beat you to dust. The good thing is I have Frostmoth and Dragapult, so I think I'm fine. I guess whatever else he has is weird, like Turkle, like what's up with that? Turkle's another one that's not a bipedal, that's pretty good. So I guess Turkle's here because of Drought? Yeah. But like, is his team set up for Drought? That's Drought, it gets the sunlight burning real harsh. Yeah, no, I got it. I'll just U-turn back into a Dreadnought. Despite... Can Turkle learn Solar Beam? That's the only thing I have to really worry about with Charizard is if it has Solar Beam, which I think it probably would, right? I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Yawn. I don't think I care enough to keep Dreadnought out. Not to keep it out, to switch it out. Oh, I missed! Oh, it does have Solar Beam. Dreadnought's dead. What do I have to hit it? Like, all of my strong against fire type things are... Sorry, Dreadnought. Why did you even start? I guess it started with Yawn because I had Dragapult out. Dragapult might be the best option right now. Because I don't think it really has any other moves. Like, I don't think it can learn dragon moves. Definitely can't learn ice. Hidden power's gone. Should've kept Dragapult out. Well, good thing I have U-turn. I don't know what it'll try to hit me with once I'm out of the Yawn, but it's something. I mean, I should have known Solar Beam would be a thing. He's weather-based, and I don't think there's anything else his, like dragon-related that would benefit from Solar Beam. What would it try to hit me with? Obstagoon, I guess, would be the safest choice. Then again, Obstagoon could work for Daruda, Lava Plume. And it's fine. We can outspeed. Let's Night Slash so we don't damage ourselves too much here. Alright. I wouldn't say it like became a challenge, it's just I really wasn't. Dragon Rush is not as good as the Dragon Darts. Same power, lower accuracy. I guess Dragon Rush can make you flinch, but who cares? And the sunlight's gone, just in time for another weather? Turtonator, well, good thing the sunlight's gone. I'm assuming you probably have Solar Beam. Let's obstruct, see what you're gonna do. Sunny day, god damn it. Should have expected that, honestly. Here you go, have a taste of sunny day. Have you got a plan to counter it? Not really. My team is not like based around weather at all. Double Edge, just get some damage off. Oh, you actually did the shield thing. Shell Trap. Ooh, Obstagoon's dead. Not too dead. Oh wait, no, that was recoiled. No, Obstagoon's dead. Sorry, Obstagoon. No, I'm making it more of a, like... I'm making it seem like the match is closer than it actually is. Do you think Frostmoth would be able to outspeed I don't think it's worth risking. Boomburst could probably get good damage off, though. Turtonator isn't much of a threat. That was another situation where I was thinking to myself, do you think that Turtonator would have the shell thing? And I'm like, nah, no one uses Shell Trap. Of course they would want to have his gimmick move on him, though. I think it only works on physical attacks, though. Which is the risk of using Obstagoon, but whatever. Flygon! I will be able to survive an Earthquake with Frostmoth, I think. I'm pretty sure Frostmoth, like, 4 times resists? I don't actually know. Maybe at least, like, 2 times resistant because of Bug. I guess we'll see. Frostmoth is dying. And then we have to watch out for probably a Flamethrower. Frostmoth probably isn't going to survive. Sandstorm. Well, that's okay, actually. I don't care that you're setting that up. Flygon's defense will be raised a bit, I think, but... Let the wind blow, stream forward, Sandstorm. Why do you keep telling me? Like, yeah, I saw you did the move. Alright, well that's good. Frostmoth got to do something. Alright, we have leftover though, so that should counteract Sandstorm enough. Goodra. I don't know what Goodra really has. I don't like Goodra. I like Slagoo, but Goodra's dumb. Ice Beam. I think it's probably especially defensive. Yeah. Rain Dance, who cares? I think, what, do you have like Hydration or Rain Dish or something? Not Rain Dish. Rain Dish wouldn't make sense. So his team was, here comes the rain, feel its cold dampness soak into your body. His team was kind of a bit cooler when it was actually, like, smart about its weather. He just wants to get weather around. I wouldn't be surprised if his Duracell has, like, hail. Just to be weird about it. Can you imagine if he just wasted a turn setting up hail? You do realize I'm the Great Right Hand, right? I'll be the one to beat Leon, so first I'll beat you. I, probably should switch out, because it's going to use a Steel move, right? And Ice is only effective. Should have Quiver Danced on the Goodra, probably. It'll use a Steel move. I think Dragapult can survive, and then we'll just blast it. Let's see what happens. Bring the storm. My partner will send everyone in the stadium flying. Again, I think it's cool that he's like weather-based. It's just that his like... It's dumb of him to keep setting up different weathers. Also, you'd think this giant tower Pokemon would be at the top of the tower we went to. Rockfall. I expected a, that would have actually killed Frostmoth, so I guess it is the better option, but I expect it. Alright, Sandstorm is back up because of that. Makes sense. I expected the Steel move. Oh, right, because of the Dragon Dart would be the most damage. I think Dragapult's gonna die, actually. But we'll stall out another turn of this, I guess. Let's do it. The Dragon roars. Time for my ultimate attack. G-Max Depletion. What does that do? What is it? Killed me. It was Dragon. That's for sure. Too bad I don't have Obstagoon. Toxicity can not really do anything. Power Trip, I guess, would do something. It has rocks. I think that was a dragon move and in steel. We'll see. This might actually have failed because I wasn't trying. That's my excuse. I could have done things better. Max Knuckles is going to be neutral. Oh, that barely did anything. The attack boost is worrying, but I think it would just... Is it a special or physical attacker? I don't actually know. I don't think it can do anything to me unless it has like flamethrower. So we'll just Tone Claw up a bit. Stone Edge might hurt a lot, but yeah, okay, that's a problem. That was a crit though. That was a critical problem. Sandstorm has to go away soon, right? Power Trip now. Right. I don't want to risk trying to Hone Claw again. Oh, not enough. Sandstorm's gone. I saw Duracell on Route 10 when I was getting ready to like grind up Dragapult. I got lucky with those Stone Edges, I guess. I wasn't able to catch it though. But it was just hanging out. It was an overworld encounter. Alright. That was more of a challenge than I was ready for, so that's something. Yeah! Losing in the finals is pretty rough, but I suppose I'd better take a quick shot to remember it by. I like the Rotom sad face. Challenger Rogue seizes victory! My lovely Pokemon and I had become much stronger than we were before, but you just blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagined. It probably was those, dragon shorts that you were wearing. Still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show that there's always someone younger coming up reaching further than you ever dreamed. Actually, I would have won super easily if I was able to wear my dragon shorts. They made me wear this dumb jersey, though. None. You've got your whole future ahead of you. Keep up the momentum. Prove that Leon's not unbeatable. Number 0, Challenger Rogue has achieved a dazzling triumph. The trainer who was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed him. This is the results of the final round. Rogue's cool. What a goddamn hero. Alright, the big moment's finally here, eh? I came just to cheer you on, you know. I like to... Syndrance is out. Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's a showdown between my big brother and my rival. Listen, you root for the underdog, and I know that I've been nailing it, but he hasn't been defeated in, like, ever, so I'm the underdog, technically. Brother and my rival, who should I really want to win more? Flayace! What kind of cry is that? Right, you reckon I should cheer for Rogue too, don't you? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back in Postwick. So you better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate. Flayace! Honestly, if that Charizard has Solar Beam, I might have a problem. Like, actually? That might actually be a bit of a problem. Because I'm pretty weak to fire. I would have to keep these guys alive. Because Frostmoth and Corviknight can't handle it. Obstagoon can at least get some good damage, and Dragapult should be able to get good damage. Yeah, I'm worried about Solar Beam. Just a little bit. Let's save up. And let's do this. Get hyped. Oh, look at him standing there. I'm gonna beat you to a pulp, Lee. The tent's still there on the pitch. And the exact opposite from the audience cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. It's gonna be you, though. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything. I've got us I got as a trainer. I don't know why I thought there was like a comma there. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar region's champion, Leon. Yeah, I know, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Hey, look at the... Oh, don't tell me he's doing his Chairman Rose thing now. Was that on the big screen? I just want to do the championship. This part's actually really hype, and then he just interrupts. Hello there, Leon Rogue. Just letting you know, I'm evil. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day for the sake of Galar's future, of course. That's so dumb. Don't do it. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. Why is this happening? I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Leon said it was like 1,000 years before we had to worry about a problem. So definitely would have been good to maybe just wait another day. Lee Rogue! Is this the stupidest evil villain plot ever? Even worse than Lysander? That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. I feel like Leon probably knows more. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. Yeah, he said he was going to do it. It's not like you convinced him not to. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. Bye. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? Still going with that character trait, huh? I want to help my brother, Rogue. I've got to, but I can't even manage to beat you. So what sort of help could I ever be? Just try. But what? What can I even do? Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's that thing where the sky went all dark once, ages ago. Ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean? He's bringing that out? About? And where did he even hear that? Where did we even hear that name? Back in Motostoke, the statue of the hero. That statue of the hero in Motostoke! Sonya said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there was actually 2 heroes and all that. Still, those 2 managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonya thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Rogue, but where to start looking? Slumbering Wild, Postwick, Sirchester. What even was Sirchester? Was that the second town? It's the Weald. Postwick would have been close enough, I guess. That's it, Rogue. I'm sure it's got to be in the Slumbering Weald. They're just woods. The illusion you tried to fight off that day, it must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering Weald. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. Okay. I just want to fight the champion. This might be a controversial opinion. I feel like this would have been better if we just didn't have an evil team plot. Also, I still prefer Sonya's other jacket. Huh? Rogue Hop? I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you 2 doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonya. The chairman saw to that and to send the entire region in a state of havoc. Huh? That sounds stupid. What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering Weald? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hamlock Stadium. What are they calling it? What are they... Oh, I thought that was Sonya. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? The darkest day. I feel like I've said that many times before. It's a name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruins in ancient times. So, what are you here for, Rogue? I just want to party. I'm here to stop the darkest day. To start the darkest day. You mean you're gonna search for the Sword and Shield Pokemon? Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering Weald. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. Thanks for the revives. Alright, I guess we're off. I want to go to Hammerlock. Bye! Mom doesn't seem to care too much. All that matters is that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer after all. It's like the... Ready for this, Rogue? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Now, not that it'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger, and so have our Pokemon. Going in the forest after Wooloo that day. That was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. Not really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. I'm leaving. I guess I can. Sonya, I thought you were doing something. I've got to keep looking into the origin of Sword and Shield Pokemon. I'm going to Hammerlock. I don't know why I went to Surprise Trade. I'm so used to going in there. Can I go to Hammerlock? I doubt there's anything interesting there. I would love to, though. This is Hammerlock, right? I want to see. Everyone seems super normal right now. No one seems to care. I don't even know. It is like, I guess, darker and scarier looking. And the music is... Why do I keep going to that menu? The music sounds a little spooky, but I feel like they should have just made you stuck in the Weald. Alright. Goodbye, Badoos. Guess we're going in. I know there's like 2 sections here, so hopefully one section is much stronger Pokemon than the basics I'm seeing right now. Maybe it'll be a proper dungeon. Probably not, right? We didn't get in a Victory Road. Over here is like deeper, probably stronger, faster. Oh, well, there's a wheezing, I'll say right now. I'm sure I'll be able to come back in here later. I don't care too much about what's in the grass area, but I do want to collect items. Get out of my way, wheezing. Give me the thing. Mental herb. Good. What hit me? Butterfree. $45. No, I don't want to fight you. Ah, wheezing was in the way still. I don't want to fight any of you, really. Y'all need to get out of here. I'm lost and confused, but mostly lost. Not really. Not that lost. I don't care about these seeds. They also look like pills instead of seeds. Like you just found a pile of pills somewhere. Oh, I'm going fishing. Probably not going to find anything great, but might as well see what's here. Just a Barboach. What if there was like a Dragonite in the water? Not even Dragonair or Dratini, just Dragonite. Give me the give it Life Orb. That's pretty cool. Do I want to give that to anyone? Do I think anyone deserves Life Orb? Is that a TM? I couldn't tell from the coloring. The fog confuses me. And that was just up there, so I was right the first time. Well, leave me alone. I do not wish to fight. You are all weak. Oh, Corviknight. Massive lad. Oh, I went around this way before. Very big bird. I thought I would go past you. Look at him. Proper shiny, like, armor and everything. Our nerve is still not great, but whatever. I mean, I don't even know why I was wasting my time trying to get pressure. Because that's not that great either. I think that shine gives me some watt points. So I'm gonna fight this one. Just because I want those points. Blah! Oh no, this one has pressure. It's fine though, mirror armor is definitely the better option. Dead. I killed it. I'm the winner. I got watts. Alright, over here was an item. Phantom Force, great. I love Phantom Force. I want that shiny though. Elixir. That's okay. They keep healing my Pokemon, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but it would be okay otherwise. Actually, really doesn't matter. Oh look, there's a Stunfisk. I guess I need to watch out for that. Never mind, I guess we're done. Alright. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. It isn't. Last time it was like pure white. We couldn't see anything. Seems pretty normal. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's way worse. It's because Shield Bro's here. Oh, and it brought Shield Dog. Sword Dog. Shield Dog and Sword Dog are hanging out. Shield. Lord. They really are here. The Sword and the Shield Pokemon. I knew it. Or bye. Hey, where'd you go? Where are you going? Where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? We're moving forward? What? Come off it, Sonya. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon, they were right in front of us. But then they disappeared in the forest. Hop, you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. Lost the plot? What? Then were those just illusions or something? Hop didn't lose the plot, the game did. Zing. Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering Weald, sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Toss, Sonya. Thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used to carry are still here too. You better not pick up the sword, Pop. He's gonna do it. And I'm gonna pick up the shield. Is that it? Are we done with this route? Oh, well, that's pretty. We're finally going to get the Master Sword. Well, I guess Hop is going to get the Master Sword and I'll just get the Hyrulean Shield. Which I don't think is as important as the Master Sword, but whatever. Just take a look at that rogue. Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. This is like such a... I just hate this as a, like... completely off of everything else that we were doing due to championship. That was exciting, and then it just, all of that momentum is just gone now because we're dealing with evil Dark Day to get energy? See that, Rogue? The Sword and the Shield, the legends really were true. I want... Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts, actually. Just they don't have the staff. Of course, I picked up the shield. It is said that a hero... just like Kingdom Hearts, I picked up the shield. That a hero used this shield to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the sword. No, I get both. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? Seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if this rusty old thing will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. It looks like they used to be, like, on the pedestal. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. So are we just gonna leave then? It looks like the shield was like up on that, and then the sword was in the little sword spot. I can't go into water here, can I? This place is cool. I kind of wish I could explore more. I could probably just fly to Lee, right? Unless if this counts as a dungeon. I don't... Why am I going in that menu all the time? I really don't know. It might just be because I'm used to doing it for the surprise trades. But I got too used to it. Alright, we can't fly yet. Maybe it'll let me leave. I could try escape rope, but we'll be fine. Who needs it? Just find our way out of here. Well, slumbering wield was still kind of disappointing. Not a lot going on here either. They weren't even that strong Pokemon, because the bit with the... What was it? The Lake of Outrage? Those Pokemon are at level, like, 57? Almost 60? It's like, no wonder I can kind of over-level. I mean, they were strong. Oh, now I'm with the babies. Oh, no, this baby wants to fight. Oh, no. Well, time to show this baby, just how strong I can be. Sorry, dead rookity. Obliterate it. It did not faint, it is dead. 1 + 1. Alright, but actually get me out of here now. I don't want to fight anyone. Yeah, all these dungeons are a shame. What is that? Is that Grubble? It is! I like Grubble. I like Vikavolt. It is just so sad that it's not fast. Alright, this Blip Bug can live. I feel like they should have... Because this didn't have overworld Pokemon when we came in first, but this place was locked up until we came here this time. So I feel like they should have like left the first half open this whole time so we could maybe catch some stuff. Instead of not doing that. So I'm guessing this is why they didn't have night and day cycles in other areas besides the wild area. Just so they can say now it's nighttime because the story dictates it. Which is, dumb.